It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is M.A.T.E, and today we are continuing with the Lannister powerhouse, the bank, the lender, the all-round rich people that are the Lannisters, led by Lord Raymond the Open-Handed Lannister, Lord of the Stormlands, the Westerlands, Master of Laws of the Iron Throne, and Master of the Horse. Interesting. So, we currently are not at war, we're at peace. We established a bank, we're rolling in money. I do need to get a region though. Who's my wife? Lady Elaine, Lady of Riverrun. So of course, last episode we provided my wife some support in a war. Let's just check. Can we put her as... I probably can't because she's under the Riverlands now, isn't she? Well, we'll put my kinsman, the Lord of Castamere, on. So the Lord of the Westerlands, Kingdom of the Stormlands, is also now set to inherit the High Lordship of Riverrun. So I need to keep an eye on how she's doing to ensure she remains in charge there. My Master at Arms can improve some levy here. Kids-wise, how are we doing? We have got all our kids ready to marry, apart from this young lady here, who could marry a Reach, which would give us an alliance with the Rose Road, which actually isn't too bad, because they are quite the powerful house. Alternatively, there is the option to have an alliance with Pink Maiden, but I think we'll go with actually, could she get anyone matrilineally? No one that important, so we will have a marriage with him. And let's roll the tape. So, I think as we are currently rolling in the money, we will get a little bit of bank fortifications. And we will need a regent for this. But we don't want to have any issues. My acquaintance Lord Garland has tried to have Sir John Fossaway arrested. Meanwhile, what improvements have we got? Ooh, we can build a new castle town here. Mission to Thornton has been a success. Good man. Could also build some shipyards. Well, how are we doing for boats? 25, it's not the best. I say we invest in the castle town. Which one needs improvement first? You're cheaper. Well, we're going to improve you then. Faith of the Seven, excellent. We can offer a cheap loan to the Lord of Bravos. But his wealth is fairly decent, so he doesn't want it. Aha, my wife is enjoying the benefits. Ah, look at this. The banking stature is doing well. Genius gives it +1, which is nice. During my stay at the court of Dalston Keep, I've done my utmost to present my liege in the best of lights. So we're improving relations with our king, King Jaime the Imperious, who seems to have united the realm fairly nicely. There's no wars currently, so it's good. Our income is down a little bit at +9. It was at +14, I think, for some stage. Lady Illyria Yonwood has requested that Lord Baldric of Blackhaven should be sworn to her. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to use my diplomacy to flatter her. And the high... oh, what's happened here? I regret to inform you that I've decided to remove you from the council. Is that because you're going to war? Well, you just don't want me as your diplomat anymore. It looks like you just don't want me as your diplomat. Who have you picked then? Bloody Massey's Hook. How is he Warden of the West? This is an outrage. We should be Warden of the West. I think our king doesn't like the fact that we've acquired so much power. But oh well. Ashara Lady Bright, sure, we will just do whatever needs to be done. And we've gained the poet trait, which improves our diplomacy, gives us some monthly prestige, and if anyone else is a poet, they will like us that much more. In terms of societies, we want to have a look at the ranking members. Master Selwyn is predicted to be... Oh no, my wife's predicted to be my heir now. Oh, that's good. The Bank of the Narrow Sea has acquired Lord Orson Errol. So we seem to be doing rather nicely. And we have substantially more member score. High Councillor gives us 400 and my stewardship skill gives us 60. What's he getting for his? Key holder, yeah, so it's the position that they're holding. I like the coin as well. Active mission: build fortifications for the bank in Storm's End. The bank needs fortifications. Right, well, we're doing that as we speak. After months of work, the new fortifications and defences for the bank have been completed. The vaults have been strengthened and new deeper chambers built. The city walls of Storm's End have been generously bolstered at the expense of the bank. And a fleet of powerful ships has been built. So we gain 300 banking stature. We lose working at a bank, which is good. So the regency will end. And I think we will just improve basic defences of Storm's End because I don't want it to get sieged ever, really. We just want to protect the bank as best as we can. And fate has improved. My wife is pregnant. What do we got in the treasury at the moment? We still don't have a Valyrian Steel Sword, which is a great shame because it would be lovely to have that quest. Someone is able to marry, so we will accept. Oh, you want to appoint me as... Oh, Hand of the King, lovely. At what level would we like the rate set? Everyone's gone to high. Do we undercut them? I think we stick with normal for now. Overall accounts, income from loan interest is 238, which is lovely. General running costs 81, debt collection, profit and loss minus 517. 1/3 of lost loans and stolen loot will be written off. Okay, well that's not the best. No one currently is defaulting. And we've got no loans at the moment, but we've got a lot of debtors. Woo, Magister of Myr is running his debts pretty substantially. Can I declare war for the emancipation and ruin you? Maybe we won't do that. What's going on with the Pirate Lords? Not an awful lot. Sorry, yes, we want to marry one another. We do indeed. Lord Ronald wants to fabricate a claim on the High Lordship of Hornvale. Please don't. Griffin's Roost, you want to free someone. Someone from my wife's captivity, I think. Why is she known as Queen and we're not King? It's a bit strange. She owns a hell of a lot of land, though. Under the Northern Paramount Liara. Can I declare war for some more land for my wife, maybe? Does not look like it. But that's fine. What about the Reach? How's Garland doing? 39k in troops. He's doing pretty well. We're not going to go to war with him right now. And really, there's not too many provinces worth going for. Starpike is quite good. Could get Westmarch. Yelshire. Only counties, really. He still holds Dorne, interestingly enough. Which is quite surprising. I would have thought he would have want to have got rid of that. My son Olvar has come storming into my chambers. You will carry on with the betrothal. You need to get married. Oh, she has been tight on the money. He needs to... Who's educating him? Me. Please improve the educating me. I suppose his stewardship's still decent. Castle town still being built here, which is nice. How is the Iron Islands doing right now? 18k. Huh. Sir Styron, I don't need you, but thanks very much. Or Tion rather. We can fabricate a claim on the Seven Kingdoms, which I don't want to do. I don't really care about your war. Sorry, buddy. All in all, quite good. We do have a claim on the Trident, but I'm not particularly interested in taking it right now. I suppose we could take it for my wife, but I think that's just going to be too many lordships that when we give it all to my son, he's going to break down. We'll just leave it. We don't need to interfere. Is there a Crown Loyalist faction? Which we are indeed a part of. We're Hand of the King now as well, which is great. Catapults has been built in Storm's End, which is a lovely jubbly. We can improve that once again to improve the fort level. But I think I'm going to invest in some ships. Because I might start looking to see where we can expand. Bravos, has taken all of Pentos. So the Sea Lord Caro is doing very nicely. And I have had a son, Stefan. Who's a genius. Amazing. That's really good. Tyrosh, what's up with you? Can we do an emancipation, which will give me a lot of prestige and faith? How strong? You're fairly weak. We're going to go to war with you to stop slavery, get 250 prestige and 3% moral authority. If we lose, though, we will pay a fortune in money, but we won't lose. So it matters not. I think it's time to improve our... why can't I do it now? Do I have troops up or something? Shouldn't do. Okay, well apparently I can't do it. Why does it say we can't? Because I need to be Liberator or both in Westeros. Really? Okay. That seems a bit ridiculous. So I can't go to war with any of these people. You've joined my household. Okay. Fabulous. My Master of Coin has gone. So we'll put Rob in charge of coin and he can get some taxes from Storm's End for me. What's the household guard up to at the minute? Are they still improving levies? Levy size, yes. I've successfully collected a tithe in King's Landing. Good. Let's have a look what's going on with the Dothraki right now. So we have Carl Zollo with 13,000 troops who is attacking Lorath. And what's going on in Marine? Not a lot. Young Jamie, you're doing well. You've really boosted up the troop levy quite fantastically. And everyone seems to be happy with a Lannister in charge. Garland is our biggest threat. And You still hold Dorne, so the Seven Kingdoms are currently 5. Because she also holds the Trident. Well, he will take a non-aggression pact with me now because he's concerned. Probably because of the difference in power. Who can we offer a cheap loan to? The High Chief. Bloody wildlings. I'm not sure they'd want loans, would they? I don't know, maybe they would. So, why is it that we can't give him money? Is he in debt now? Let's have a look. How's your money? No, you've got loads of money. Bloody hell, you're raking at him. Oh, we are up to plus 17 though right now, which is phenomenal. So we're just going to keep improving our titles. Casterly Rock, you're due for a bonus. Let's increase your basic defences. Okay, and we lost straight away in the tournament, which we seem to always do. Bodyguard wise, I think someone a bit younger. What about my sister? She seems to like me. All of my siblings are married, hopefully. If not, then we will soon sort that out. Ah, Lady Alyssa is not married. Who could you marry? You could marry Bertrand, but he's only 1. Could marry Dickon. Not a great number of people for you to marry matrilineally. Could marry the heir to the Iron Throne, but he's 2 and you're 20. It seems a bit ridiculous. There's no High Lords either. No one really available for marriage. Maybe someone will come a bit later. You are trying to kill people. What about us having a bit of a feast together? Or going on a grand hunt, we could do that. Raymond doesn't get a lot of exercise right now. So Mark is boasting about how much better he is at hunting. Well, let's thank the gods for him. We won't get in an argument with him. So Mark is boasting yet again. Okay, well, we'll keep praising him. The day did not bring any game at all. It had been a futile hunting trip with my guests, and my face still burned with shame. So we can lose 10 gold. And tell him to go ahead, but it will improve relations with him. I don't really care. There's no point losing the gold. Because with all due respect to Wallace, he's a bit of a nobody. And I don't know why on earth I married her to him. Why did I marry her to him? Or did she... No, she must have done something else. I've improved the demise of my liege and have been recently met with success in my efforts. Good. And the shipyards have been built, which is excellent. I think now let's get some barracks on the go. Oh, has she recolonised? No, she hasn't. She's not recolonised Skane. But looks like the High Chief Thom could declare himself king beyond the wall right now. Lord Raymar, oh my god, Zoblidar of Mantaris has failed to pay interest on the loan. As a High Council of the bank, you may decide how to proceed. Who are you? You are a Valyrian in where? Okay, so I can give it to my key holder to deal with. We will try and recover the debt. Let's give it a go. My lord, what action would you like to take on behalf of the bank? Lead a delegation? You'll be gone for a couple of months and we'll need a regent in the meantime. Yeah, let's lead a delegation. You owe us money, dude. You need to pay it back. Currently over the vassal limit whilst we have our regent, but that will go shortly. Catapults have been built in Casterly Rock, which is good. You right on the bank of what? I'm not sure, just the bank. Right. We could improve the fort level once again. But I kind of would like to improve the garrison size here, so we're going to save up for the guard stations. Can we build great works here? I'm not sure we can. It's not implicated in this mod, is it? No. What's the benefit to a fort? I don't really know. You want medium realm authority? Okay. I suppose we've got the money. Let's give it a go. Build a fort. We might as well. Whilst the money is rolling in for us, and we have a marriage. My delegation has arrived in Mantaris, and we've presented to Lord Raymar Zobridar, and can now speak on behalf of the bank. We shall offer a fair compromise and offer to extend the loan for 3 years in exchange for increasing the interest by 10%, and a small amount of compensation. I think that's fair. He has rebuffed an attempt to negotiate a compromise. The bank will not be so fair in future, my lord. Ooh. Threat to our debtors. I like this. This is cool. What action would we like to take? Wait for now. Because I don't want to fail. Lord Herman Lannister has been a leal and able servant. He has indeed. Give him some well-deserved money. Who in the realm has good military power and is not providing their full strength? Castamere is doing very well. You could... Oh, Wentwater. You could do better. Haystack Hall. Go and improve relations with him. And hopefully that will... Ah, lovely. Pregnant again. And some money. Nice. Just want to make sure my son is still inheriting. Good. He came out as an incompetent steward. Clearly I shouldn't have educated him. We will grant him a knighthood though, because it will start him gaining some prestige. We will lose some, but it's worth doing. So he will rise a knight, and we'll also make him a high almoner to just build up his prestige slowly, as best we can. Faction wise, not bad. Still Crown Loyalists. Okay, we'll go fight, but we'll probably lose. Alara Lannister can be educated. What's she good at? She's quite good at intrigue. Let's give her to Alessandre. Wait for now. I'm going to wait forever if this thing is going to fail. You want to appoint me as your Hand of the King yet again, which we will happily accept. How is the society doing? Still pretty well. And my wife is still due to inherit. We can take on a squire, which we'll do. Money-wise... Oh, did we build the fort? We did build the fort. What does the fort do? Just gives a little bit of garrison, I guess. It's probably not worth doing. So I don't think we'll do it here. We could, though, make a new castle here at some point. But we were going to save up to build the guard stations and increase the garrison size of Casterly Rock, which is what we're going to do now. I've encountered Envoy Christon many times while carrying out my duties for the Bank of the Narrow Sea, and it's always a pleasant occasion. We talk for hours, if the time allows, because he never bores me. While the discussions are often lengthy, he always seems to agree on the matters which are most important. Well, that's good, because he is my Castellan, so if we can become friends, then all the bonus. King Jaime Lannister of the Iron Throne has seen fit to name Daeron Dane Prince of Dorne. Interesting. He'll probably hate me for the lands that I've taken, but that's fine. That's pretty cool. Nice to see someone that's not the Martells in charge of Dorne. And oh, he is depressed and stressed at the moment. He's known as the Imperious, which is a cool title. We're now up to plus 18 financially, which is just ridiculous. Barracks have been built in Storm's End. We're going to try and do some big building. Oh, she's got fat. Hello. But she's pregnant, of course, and she's in her final month, so we need to wait and see what child we will get. And we have had a son, M.A.T.E, who's also a genius. Oh my god. Oh, but he died. No. And we're depressed. No, that's not good. Okay, we're going to have to... What can I do? There's no option. If we failed on the point, then there's nothing I can do. So we just have to get it as failed. Fine. It is what it is. My influence is 60%. Failed missions gives minus 9%, which is not great, but hopefully it won't damage us too badly. Yep, you can come in as a commander. How did my wife take the loss? She took it fine. My ward, Arsha, she'll gain 1 diplomacy and kind, that's fine. Oh, this is why we're getting all these geniuses, because we're both geniuses. Who could you marry? Yeah, that's fine. Princess of Marine, that might be interesting. She's strong. And she follows the faith of the Seven. Wouldn't be too upset with that. She could gain honest, praise our honesty to the court, and I gain 1 diplomacy, so we'll do that. For those personal gains. My roots may be a Kingslander, but I identify more with the Stormlanders. No, we're staying a Kingslander. Command of my liege's armies should be reserved for those of high status. It's because we want to be a commander. Okay, well, we'll ask for it. And he has accepted. So we're now a commander as well of the Iron Throne with our 8 Marshal, which is not the best. Right, I think we will have to end the episode here. Please do leave a like if you're enjoying the series. Comment with any hints and tips that you might have and where you think our attention should be drawn next. I'm tempted to try and go across the Narrow Sea if we can. And subscribe for more content, and I will see you all in the next episode.